Alright, got a Spyderco knife to review. This is from their Byrd series. And this has got to be one of the most ridiculously oversized boxes that I've ever seen. Why would you need such a large box for this cute little knife? But whatever. They probably use the same box for a number of different knives. But it's a pretty box. I like the green, but that's not really that significant. So let's take a closer look at the knife itself. This here is the Robin, as you can see. Quite a compact, cute little folder. Has this typical Byrd thumb hole, which looks pretty neat in my opinion. This is a very affordable knife. You can get it for around $25, which is very nice for a Spyderco. It's a Lockback folder, as you can see. And the blade is made of 8CR13 MOV steel. So quite decent. Good edge retention. The handle scales are G10. So as you can expect from G10, feels very nice, quite comfortable. And with the texturing here, also offers a lot of traction. Quite a secure grip. Even though it's so small, it's quite nice in the hand because of the ergonomic shape. Your hand locks in place nicely, especially with this generous thumb ramp here with the serrations. And you also have serrations on the other side, which is very practical. If you want to choke up on it, you can quite easily and comfortably hold it like this, and without risk of hurting yourself. So that is quite handy, especially with such a small knife. The belt clip definitely deserves praise because you can have it in any position you like, whether tip up or tip down, left-handed, right-handed, whatever, you can have it all. That is really nice. Personally, I think that should be standard for every knife. Every knife should be customizable to that degree by switching the belt clip wherever you like it. And it's good to have that. It's one of those belt clips that I would call fairly loose. It's not overly tight. It's long enough that I would expect it to hold the knife securely in place in your pocket without problems, especially since it's not that big and doesn't weigh that much. As you would expect, the build quality and lockup is outstanding. Absolutely no blade play in any direction. Everything is nice and solid. The pivot on this knife is a little stiff, so it's not absolutely butter smooth or anything. It's not a problem by any means, but just so you know, it has a bit more resistance, probably because of the size. But with such a generous thumb hold, it's still very easy to open, so not a problem whatsoever. Again, because of the size, you cannot really do the one-handed close, where you drop this part of the blade onto your index finger. It just doesn't work. You have to close it with two hands, but one-handed opening, as you saw, is easy, no problem whatsoever. What about the sharpness? Well, it's a Spyderco, enough said. They always come super sharp, and this one of course is no exception. Very nice and sharp. And as you can see, the cut is also Nice and clean, no tearing. So, anything negative I can say about this knife? Not really. Even, I mean, when I try to turn on my nitpicky mode, I guess the belt clip could be stiffer. It's really quite loose, so that might bother you maybe. And like I said, the pivot has some resistance. It's still smooth, but it has more resistance than on some knives, so I don't know. It's really just minor nitpicky stuff. I don't really see anything that's really seriously wrong with this. It's handles really nicely, secure in the hand, nice and small. By the way, before I forget, what about the weight? It weighs in at 67 grams or 2 3/8 ounces. So nice and light too. Light, compact, practical, very sharp. Should have good edge retention, so yeah, what more do you want? If you like that size, this should be pretty interesting.